Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. I'm Saiyami Kher and I have Joy Bhattacharjya with me. Joy, Australia are 88 for 1 at the 15-over point. Mitch Marsh got out early on 9, but then Steve Smith and David Warner are just toying around with the Netherlands bowling. They're completely set for a big target, Joy.
Yes, but it's actually decent bowling because this is not as good a pitch as the previous two Delhi matches were. If you look at it, the ball is staying a little low, it's stopping a bit before coming. So it's not a great pitch to bat on. And I think what's happened is this first wicket stand, they've adapted to the conditions. What happened with Mitch Marsh was he was trying to force the pace. They just got 9 runs in 15 balls and just hit it in the air. And I think that's the thing that they'll be doing out here. These two batsmen are very professional. They know this pitch is probably not a 400 pitch, it's closer to a 300 pitch, and they're going to play it that way.
Well, like you spoke about the experience, both Warner and Smith taking it easy. We see that Warner not playing the explosive innings that he does. So it clearly is the pitch he's wanting to set himself in.
Absolutely. He's setting himself in. And remember, David Warner has played a lot in Delhi in the last few years. He knows this lower slow pitch better. He's not taking unnecessary risks. In fact, even Steve Smith started slowly. Then Logan Van Beek, he got him away for a few boundaries. I think both of them are now set. The question is that the spinners were tried first up front and they were punished so badly that they had to go immediately back to the medium pacers. Now Ackerman's back and I'm looking forward to a fascinating, middle situation where Ackerman and probably Aryan Dutt will come back and do a lot of bowling now.
We spoke about Aryan Dutt in the pre-match show and unfortunately he was very expensive in the 2 overs that he gave. But like you said, this 15 to 35th over, the middle phase when ODI cricket just kind of goes through its motions is when Netherlands will want to pull back things.
Yeah, because if you look at it, actually they've done pretty well in terms of controlling the run rate. I mean, 6 and over, they're less than 6 and over. It's 88 of, the number of 15 overs. So it's less than 6 and overs. They're controlled. If they can hold it back and push it down to about 5, I think they'll regard it as a really, really good game to be played. So I think that's the key for them. Sort of stifle these Australians, force them to try and take chances against them.
Joy, the Netherlands fielding has also been exceptional. I feel that that's something that bowlers always need, the support of their fielders when you're playing a big World Cup game.
I totally agree with you. I think that's the one thing they've done well. The box that is possible to tick with hard work, they've ticked. They're fielding really well. They're diving for everything. And this hot Kotla weather, it's not an easy thing to do. They're putting their everything out there. I hope they get a good result.
Well, DK spoke about the chits and the planning they have, but do you see Scott Edwards changing the bowling around a little bit, probably getting in Van der Merwe in?
I think now you'll probably see Van der Merwe and perhaps a little bit of Basti lead. This is the period that he comes in to bowl. And they just need a couple of wickets. They need 1 or 2 wickets to make the Australians. See, anyone who walks into this pitch to bat first time out will take a little bit of time to get adjusted. So the key to not allowing them to score too many runs is consistently taking wickets.
So at the 35th over, Joyda, DK will be here, you won't be here. But where do you see this innings going?
I think they'll get about 120 at least. So that means about 208, 209 with a couple of wickets more down. Maybe 209 for 3.
Very, very precise. 209 for 3 is what Joyda has to say. We'll wait and watch if it comes to that because we'll see you at the 35th over point at the Cricbuzz Comm Box.